Boxing expert Adam Smith has described the upcoming clash between Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker as an exciting matchup, emphasizing Dubois' knockout strength and Parker's remarkable form under the guidance of Andy Lee, with Don Charles in his corner. Dubois has displayed noticeable improvement, making him a formidable contender. Smith suggests that if Parker can make it past the 4th or 5th round, the fight might shift in his favor. However, Dubois' power, which has been evident in his bouts with top fighters, remains a significant risk, especially given Parker's past difficulties, including his loss to Joe Joyce. This bout, scheduled for February 22nd, is set to be filled with plenty of tension and anticipation, even though it's not the main event.
What's your thoughts on it when it arrives on February 22nd?
They're really looking forward to the fight. I love it as a match. I think it's a very good sign that Daniel Dubois is taking a defense like this. But Joseph Parker's been in phenomenal form. Him and Andy Lee have got this great bond. So too is Daniel Dubois with Don Charles. I think it's terrific. I think if Joe Parker's still knocking around after 4 or 5, it becomes a very hard fight for Daniel Dubois. But Dubois has got real power, as we saw against Joshua. So yeah, Parker's been down. He's been knocked out by Joe Joyce. Dubois is the fresher guy, but Joseph Parker's on such great form at the moment. I think it's a terrific matchup, and it's not even the main event.
Following Usyk's fight with Fury, Daniel Dubois stirred up controversy by jumping into the ring to challenge Alexander Usyk, despite having a scheduled match with Joseph Parker. It was a bold move, but as Dubois explained, it was all about making a statement in the showbiz world. When asked about it, Dubois remained focused, assuring that his sole priority was Parker, vowing to take him down before moving on to Usyk. "My focus is completely on you, Joe," Dubois declared. The intensity is clear, and Dubois is determined to prove himself in the ring. With his current form and momentum, this could very well be his toughest challenge yet. He's been sharpening his skills and growing stronger with each fight, becoming an even more dangerous opponent. Unlike fighters like Wilder, who tend to be more cautious, Dubois is relentless, maintaining constant pressure and unleashing heavy combinations. His aggressive approach, combined with his technical evolution, has raised the stakes even higher, especially with a world championship title on the line. This fight is the ultimate test for Dubois, and the entire boxing community is eagerly awaiting the outcome. Will Parker capitalize on his momentum to defeat Dubois, or will Dubois' raw power be too much to overcome?
Listen, with the fights that he's had and the wins that he's had under his belt, this is going to be the toughest fight because he's in great form. He looks good. He's improved with each fight and gotten better and better. And with, say, for example, Zhang and Wilder, they didn't throw a lot of punches. But with Dubois, he's relentless with the pressure, and he throws combinations, and they're all powerful. So at this stage, this is the toughest challenge.
Turki Al-Sheikh has shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight between Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker, forecasting an exciting showdown. He believes Parker will emerge victorious, pointing to his superior experience and skill set as the decisive factors that will outweigh Dubois' knockout power. Al-Sheikh views this as a pivotal moment for Parker, one that could make a significant impact on his career in the boxing world if his prediction comes to fruition. The stakes are incredibly high for Parker, and fans are eagerly anticipating how the fight will unfold. What do you think? Will Parker's experience be enough to counter Dubois' power? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more updates.
2nd of February, it's going to be big. Make sure you tune in. I'm actually going to come out to Saudi and watch the fight between Joseph Parker and Daniel Dubois. Good luck to both men, and then me and His Excellency, we have a agreement. He picks his side, I pick my side, and we see who wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there is important things, and this is the most important things for me. Joshua coming back to the kingdom in 25, inshallah.
It's a tough one to call, as both fighters have strong arguments in their favor. Joe Parker brings a wealth of experience and is currently in the best form of his career. Under the guidance of George Lockhart, he's added strength to his game and has built a solid relationship with Andy Lee, which gives him added momentum. However, the downside for Parker is his time away from the ring. It's been a while since he last fought. On the other hand, Daniel Dubois is coming off a win against AJ in September. If Parker can replicate the form he showed in victories over Wilder and Zhang, it could make for a challenging fight for Dubois. But with Dubois being the fresher fighter and in excellent form, he holds the slight edge. This is an exciting matchup, and I can't wait to see how it plays out.
I don't know, really. You can lean either way. Joe Parker has got so much experience, and he's not an old guy, and he's in the form of his career. He's put on a bit of strength as well under George Lockhart. He's got this wonderful bond with Andy Lee. He's got real momentum. The one thing against Joe is that he's been out of the ring for a while. I thought they were going to keep him busier in Saudi. They haven't. It's going to be a number of months since he's been in the ring, whereas Daniel obviously fought AJ in September. So that might play against Joe, but if Joe shows the sort of form that beat Wilder and Zhang, it's going to be a very hard fight for Daniel Dubois. But with Daniel Dubois being the fresher guy, in unbelievable form himself and coming off that Joshua win, you've got to put him as a slight favourite, but it's one of those and I can't wait.
Joe Parker has spent the last 6 to 9 months in rigorous training, building muscle and gaining a lot of confidence ahead of this fight. He's in top form, driven by his strong relationship with Andy Lee. With nothing to lose and no pressure, Parker is stepping into the ring full of momentum. This fight is shaping up to be a real thriller, and it's not even the main event. February 22nd is poised to offer a night of unforgettable action. Who do you think will come out on top? Share your prediction in the comments below.
Fantastic fighter, an incredible story. Great seeing him win a big award on Saturday night. I think he's got a huge future. I think he's got a really dangerous fight in front of him with Joseph Parker. It's a fight I absolutely love. I just think, yeah, he probably shouldn't have used that moment. It was a moment for Alexander Usyk. It was a moment really for Usyk and Fury to finish 24 rounds. And I think Dubois could have just waited. Also, he has this big fight against Parker. So wasn't quite sure it was the right time. But I have no problem with him saying that he wants to take on all comers. That's terrific, just so long as he's got all eyes on Parker, which I know he has. He works extraordinarily hard at Don Charles's farm gym, and last time I saw him was a few weeks back, just off his holiday from Brazil. He already looked in brilliant shape. But Joe Parker, I've spent a lot of time with him over the last 6-9 months, and he has put on a bit of muscle. He really fancies this fight. He's got momentum. Him and Andy Lee have got an incredible bond going together. He's got nothing to lose. He's got no pressure on him. I think this is it's a humdinger, and it's not even the main event. What a night, February 20th.
A reporter recently asked Joseph Parker about the advantages he believes he has heading into his fight with Daniel Dubois and what he's bringing to the table that past opponents haven't been able to do. Parker confidently responded, emphasizing his unique strengths for this matchup. He plans to use his speed, movement, and wealth of experience to outmaneuver Dubois. Having faced top-tier fighters in the past, Parker has learned valuable lessons from both his victories and losses, which gives him the ability to adapt and stay calm under pressure. He believes his agility and experience will help him counter Dubois' knockout power and keep his opponent guessing in the ring. Unlike Dubois' previous opponents, Parker's strategic approach could be the key to neutralizing Dubois' offense and defensive style. With everything on the line, Parker is prepared to bring all his skills and the lessons he's learned to ensure victory in this high-stakes battle.
We know that Dubois' confidence is brimming, that his execution has been incredible. Where do you find your advantages? What does Parker bring to the table that none of the past opponents have been able to do with Dubois?
I'll be able to use speed and movement. I'll be able to use experience. I've been in the ring with a lot of top fighters and had some good wins, had some losses, but I'm able to bring all of that and use it with this fight in front of me.
The upcoming fight between Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker is quickly becoming one of the most anticipated matchups of the year, with both fighters bringing their A-game to the ring. February 22nd is set to be a night to remember. Be sure not to miss a second of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share. Your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.